Hi, it's Deb from Deb's Days. It's Foster Friday, and I'm back with another edition of the Adventures of Wyatt Earp, the kitten born without any back paws. If you were with me last week, I mentioned I thought I might have some exciting news about foster kitty Wyatt. Well, I do, and it has to do with some measurements I took of his back legs. How hard do you think it was to measure those things, especially that one he tucks into his body? Yeah, pretty hard. But before I share the news, let's look at how far Wyatt has come. If you remember, when he first arrived in my home, he weighed a mere 9 ounces, while the rest of his siblings were closer to a pound. We had his mama here with us, so we made sure we gave him plenty of time with her to help him gain some of that weight. We also started him on gruel. That was the kitten meal replacer, canned cat food, and jarred baby food mixture. It took him a while of eating off my finger to finally get him going. He's become quite the eater, and just look at his weight now. Wyatt has become quite the active little guy, despite only 2 working front feet. His favorite surface to walk on is the couch when it's covered with plenty of soft plush blankets. Even with that, at the beginning he had a difficult time walking. But over these last few weeks, he's built up his strength and his balance, and it's turned him into a lickety-split, fast as can be, blink and you might miss him couch runner. His second favorite surface is the carpeted floor, although he does occasionally do this little hippity-hop thing when he has a cut on the bottom of his little leg. His least favorite surface, well, really the surface he does not like at all, is the hardwood floor. And Wyatt's still the pro wrestler. It might be his favorite activity of all. And yep, he wins plenty of the battles. And his climbing skills rock. He's even now climbing up the back of the recliner. What a tough guy working with what he has to get where he wants. Which leads me to this week's exciting news. Wyatt got a great Christmas present this year. Can you see something on his back foot? It's a kitty cat kitten feet prosthetic. We had a very generous individual offer their time, energy, effort, and materials to make this little guy something to help him become more mobile and functional. The sizes were based on the measurements I did of Wyatt, so these are prototypes and we're still in the beginning stages of him trying these out. We're starting on the longer left leg and just putting one on right now to see how he'll do being a 3-legged cat. Then we may try with the second one. But that shorter leg he likes to pull back inside his body, so it's hard to get anything to fit on it. As you would expect from some kids at this time of year, they might not be as appreciative of their gifts as the adults who made them for them. He works hard to try and get that thing off his leg, as did his brother and his 2 sisters. They're more than happy to help him try and take it off. It's been a learning adventure for all of us, and we'll be gathering more information about fit and size as he becomes more comfortable with wearing them. The next week, Lucky Wyatt's going to be getting an in-person consultation with our generous donor, so we can continue to fine-tune the dear boy's Christmas presents. Next week, we'll also keep working on the climbing and jumping and running and litter boxing as he plays with his new Christmas presents. You can find the next week's video and the past week's videos by subscribing to my YouTube channel or going to debsdays.com and clicking on the Foster Kitten section. Also, if you're interested in helping support the work being done with foster kittens like Wyatt, check out simplycats.org. They're a cageless, no-kill feline adoption center here in Boise, and they're the only shelter I work with. It's also where Wyatt and the rest of his siblings will be up for adoption next month. See you next week for the next episode of The Adventures of Wyatt.